I'm on the internet like this only because of what's going on right now. I sit back, stay in my own little bubble, but I already knew it was coming. 2025, the beginning of the year of 2025, they set it off with breaking black baby bones. The hospital in Virginia, a white woman, age 26, is being charged for breaking multiple black baby bones. What would they charge her with? Would they give her the benefit of the doubt because of her skin? Would they say she has a disease, a mental illness because of her skin color? Would they give her a way out, or would they charge her like they would charge an African American woman for breaking bones? Pay attention to what I say and listen to what I say. 2025, our kids are being targeted. If you are African American, your kids are being targeted. If you Mexican, you ain't really got nothing to worry about. Puerto Rican, Arab, Chinese, you ain't really got nothing to worry about. They're targeting the black babies. So when y'all sitting there talking so much about black people and this and that, you should think about that. Your kids don't get targeted. Before this outrage happened, we was getting targeted. It's always we been getting targeted. Before I was born, we get targeted by the police. We get targeted by the judges. We get targeted by the DA. The way we talk, the way we act, and our color. We need to stop sitting here in America and acting like race isn't a problem. We sit here in America and acting like racism doesn't exist. We sit here in America and act like your racism doesn't get passed down to your kid to be racist to another kid. Where do they learn it from? They learned it from the parents and the grandparents. Where do we stop it at? We stop it with the parents. We stop the hatred. But the hatred ain't gonna stop like that. It ain't gonna stop like that because they stuck in their ways and that's what they believe in. Do you know you got people in churches believe in voting now? If you vote for Republicans, some Republicans believe if you vote for Democrat, you going to hell. When has religion? Why is religion tied in with voting? Religion is religion. It's got its own zone, its own purpose. Voting is voting. It's got its own zone and own purpose. 2025, our kids are being targeted in America. Our kids always being targeted, but nothing like 2025. It's sad. When I talk about this, I even think about my child. And I don't even want to imagine if my child was born in a hospital and then the doctor's telling me they got broken bones. How the child got broken bones and the child came out good? That will make me do something to that doctor. That will make me go beyond the means of any means. If it happened to me, I'm not trying to start nothing. If it were to happen to me, I'm not saying what would I do, what would I might not do. I just know you couldn't stop nothing I was going to do. That's all I can tell you. Time to Kill, like Samuel L. Jackson. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. I'll be waiting on you inside that courtroom. And any officer or judge get hit, they're going to have to take that bullet for what it is. For what it is. We live in a society where bad things happen to our kids as black people, and other black people don't ride with you. They don't stand for you. They don't march for you. We live in a society where black people now and people now pick and choose who to ride for or who to march for. I'll tell you an incident in North Carolina where a young boy was gunned down like a dog. Gunned down by different individuals that was involved in this case. Was gunned down. I can't speak too much of it. Not all the way. Because it's still an investigation, but he was gunned down like a dog in the street. Do you know how many people marched for him? To say stop the violence, save the youth, or stop the violence. They could have used these are my presentations of what the march for. Stop the violence, stop the youth, stop the youth, stop the violence. These are march for my presentation. A drug dealer got gunned down. And don't you know, people in the communities and stuff came out, people that goes to church, God mighty fearing so-called people was marching for this grown man that got gunned down. And he was a drug dealer in the community. and they showed him the utmost love. But that young boy got gunned down and they didn't show him no love. And after that young boy was gunned down, his mama house got shot up multiple times. Not just one, not just two, not just three, but multiple times. So we live in a society where people, if something happened to you, few might stand with you and ride with you. And the ones that didn't stand with you, ride with you, they don't care about your life. That's just what it is. But when it happened to them, they want people to stand with them and ride for them. And you don't stand with them, they feel like you're going against them. And I'm speaking on this because I feel like I need to speak on it. What we doing, Black America? What are we doing? We live in a society where we let our kids go outside and we don't even know our kids doing things that we do as grown people. We live in a society where we let our kids chill around certain people and we think it's cool, not knowing that this gang banger is trying to recruit your child to get inside a gang and go do a mission that he won't go do. See, I speak about facts that people don't want to talk about, gang bangers and all, but who's targeting the youth? White people targeting to harm our kids. White people targeted. People target us. People target the African American race, and not just that. Our own Black people target us. Our own people target us. Whether it's a murder another person, whether it's to recruit another Black male or a Black female to get us out of the gang and do their biddings. Pay attention to what I say, because what I say is facts. It's no lies in here. I want you to jump on here and try to tell me different. You can't tell me a motherfucking thing, not a damn thing, because kids is being murdered, and not just kids, babies are being harmed because of their skin color. So don't sit here and talk about race does not exist. This goes out to every broadcaster, every motherfucking goddamn news channel. The news woman on there talking about they ain't been a hanging since 70 or 80 something. Woman, where you been living at? I could state right now there's been hangings in North Carolina, but they rated as a suicide. I could state right now there's hangings that happen in Texas, but they stated as a suicide. Every time a Black man or a Black female is hung, they rate it as a suicide. And they don't want to put out the autopsy of the information that they was beaten before they was hung, or they guts or they liver and shit missing. How the hell do a person cut theyself open, take out their organs, sew theyself back up, and then hang theyself? I'm baffled by this. I am very baffled by that, because that's impossible. That is godly impossible. For them to do that, I guess they are working with the devil or whatever evil entity on this earth, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it possible. There's not one person on this earth, or never been documented, a person that can take their guts out and sew them back up and then hang themselves. That is impossible. So our government always been against us, because the people that does this autopsy are the FBI. And when the FBI does the autopsies, they rate it as suicide, when they have all the facts that it wasn't a suicide. So where do we march at? We march at our government system. We just don't, we can't do this at the communities. The communities ain't it. That's not where it all transpired from. That's not what's going to stop this. Going to the community center and telling them we need to do this and do that, that's not going to stop. How many years we been doing that? If you forgot, Malcolm X and Brother King wanted to go against the government. We wanted to march and stand in front of the government, and we'll not leave until we get our rights, until we be heard. Every last one of our speakers was killed. They say if you kill the head, the body will follow. I can't find a lie in that, because they killed our heads and we followed. We fell down. We did not unite. We did not stand tall. We did not stand together. And don't tell me nothing about organizations. We got organizations out there that stand for this. When, where, how? Because last time I checked, these organizations that so-called stand for the Black people and the Black race, they embezzle money. They get money to fund things. And the money they get to fund what they supposed to be doing goes into their own pockets. They know better than that motherfucker that's sitting up there preying on our kids and preying on us. This has been a message to all, and to all that listen. To all that care not to listen, pray that it doesn't happen to your kid. I speak from the heart. I speak from the soul. I believe in our God, but God put us on this earth to fight and defend for ourselves. So we can no longer sit around and pray that things will get better. We can no longer sit around and pray that bad things will not happen to us. Before I was born, my grandmas and granddaddies and ancestors sat around and prayed that bad things wouldn't happen to them. Until this day, bad things happen to us. So when you say race does not exist, yes, it does. When you say racism ain't here no more, yes, it is. I can sit there and look at a white person or Arab and anything and not think nothing of them. Not feel no bad, no evil attention towards them. But there are people in this world that feels evil attentions towards other people, especially the black race. Don't get me wrong. Some black people was raised just like some white people. And some of them dislike white people. Understandable. Understandable. Some white people dislike black people. Understandable. And the reason why I say both is understandable. I understand why a white man would hate a black man, because he went through some shit with a black man where he robbed him or damn near beat him or damn near killed him. I understand why a black man would dislike a white man or a white police officer because he damn near beat him and damn near incriminated him on some charges he didn't do. So I understand both parties. But on both of them parties, why did the evil sink in? Or if you already was evil. You hate a person so bad to harm them, to dismember them from society, from the earth, to take their life. And the reason why I say racism does exist is because when the skin tone is different, they get a lighter charge or no charge. But when the skin tone is darker or not of their skin tone, then law is justice. God bless and amen to those who love their kids. God bless and amen to those who believe in God. God bless and amen to those who feel like it's time to speak out. I can't sit back and see this nonsense going on. It's nonsense. So I wonder what the president going to say about this, because I want to hear. I want to know what white America going to say about this, because I want to hear. I want to know what the news channel is going to say about this, because I want to hear. I don't care if the baby black. I don't care if the baby was Arab. I don't give a damn if the baby was Ethiopian in another place and damn near on his deathbed. Why is you breaking the baby bones for and not giving it a chance to live and strive in the world is already a bad fucking place, especially when you're black. So you're going to try to stump their chances to grow into something better. If you don't believe me, do your own research. I'm only taking up 15 minutes of your time, and that's all I will give on this live broadcast. If you want to hear more, you got to jump on another broadcast that I be on. Yes, I broadcast from my YouTube, but I also broadcast from other networks. This right here hit home, because as a father, as a loving father, as someone that loves kids, I cannot idly sit by and know this is taking place and no one spoke on it. They act like they don't even know this exists. But if she would have been black people and white people and other people would have been on that black woman ass. But because she white, it's just swept under the rug. It's no big deal. They just black babies. You're right. It's no big deal. They ain't nothing but niggas. They ain't gonna be shit. They ain't gonna amount to shit. Nothing but a whole bunch of niggas. Need to get rid of them, right? That's how you feel. Don't ban this, because remember, this is a nigga saying this.